back to Conquest of Elysium 5. We're in heaven, aren't we? Well, we've arrived in heaven. We've arrived in the celestial realm. We're still looking around. We found Abraxas. A Gnostic god. He's not called Hell, which I suppose makes sense if it's a Gnostic god. Pretending to be a big old god when he's just a dude. Well, not a dude, but you know what I mean. Not big metaphysical god, just instead some physical fuckwit with a cloak. A very strange body. What does it actually do? Serpent Wisdom, what's it do? Spell effect confusion, yay. Spell effect feeble might, yay. Flail of guidance. Lovely. And then it's got 2 level 4 spells. Good god. Complain shift? There's a ritual caster. What do you think of Matt Walsh? Who's Matt Walsh? Is he one of the... It sounds... My memory might be right. It sounds like someone who's part of Ben Shapiro's thing? Was it the Daily Wire? I'll be honest, I don't pay attention to him that much. Daily Wire's not my cup of tea. I think that's him anyway. Could be massively off base. One of the Ben Shapiro harem boys. Right, I've got no idea. Literally don't watch it. Nothing. I've got nothing. I might have seen a clip of him like once, a long time ago. I think I've heard. I think Tim Pool mentions him occasionally. I don't know. I know very little about his opinions on anything. Why? What's he said? What has he said? Do I want to know what he said? Is knowing what he said going to get Twitch down my neck? If you type the words in chat, will Twitch turn up? Use portable pit? No. Let's not do that. I could probably, you know, take these guys as well. As for documentary, oh, he made the What Is a Woman, the documentary. Right, okay. I know about that. That I know about. Yeah, he went to a bunch of tribals and asked them what. Yes, right, yeah. He went to a bunch of tribals as well, didn't he? Asked them, do you know what a woman is? And then they just sort of spent the next while. A mixture between laughing and just sort of disbelief at everything he came out with. Yeah, I know about that. From what I've heard, it's a decent documentary. Well, no, haven't actually seen it. There are the things that I pay attention to, and then there are the things that I just don't. And if I don't pay attention, I'm not gonna. Not an idiot if you don't know. Okay. I've got no opinion on Matt Walsh as a person. Or any of his work, to be fair, because like I said, I've not seen it. It's. Just because racism doesn't exist in America? Well, that's definitely wrong. Yeah, no, I'd say that's wrong. I mean, he's allegedly a paedophile. Well, allegedly's don't count for much. I don't. Everyone's allegedly something. If you listen to people on the internet, then everyone is everything under the sun. So, unless I see something that convinces me personally, then I don't pay attention to allegations anymore. It's completely ruined. I don't trust what people say on the internet. Anything blanket statement. I can't anymore. It's ruined. We used to live in a high trust society. Not anymore. What was that? Ah, it's plague. Plague? It's supposed to be pestilence, I assume. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Oh, I don't get his bow. Disease, aura, and disease. Oh, lovely. Speaking of which, you're not losing health despite being diseased. I guess I did wonder if he was immune. guess it's the one. I guess it's gonna be one over here that hasn't got anyone in it then. Assumedly. But yeah, I've got zero opinion on Matt Walsh, to be honest. Just don't engage with anything he's done. So you're not going to get any strong opinions from me, I'm afraid, on this subject. Yeah, his document is just him asking doctors what a woman is and him just not listening to their answers. I think most of their answers were kind of shit. Because if you ask most doctors these days what is a woman, they'll come around and they'll give you a shitty definition that actually includes the word woman. Like, doesn't the dictionary or some like fucking definitions actually for woman actually include a woman? It says a woman is someone who thinks they're a woman, which is just a fucking failure as a definition. I know there's a lot of doctors in Britain that a lot of professionals aren't professionals. They just parrot what they're told to say. Or maybe they are professionals, but they've got no spine or backbone. They get told what to say and they just say it because, you know, it's their jobs. I mean, if you're a doctor and you work for a hospital and the hospital says you're going to tell people who come in that door what we tell you to say, or you're never going to work again. Do they? To be fair, like I said, I've only seen clips, so I'll have seen the clips, the short soundbite things. I'm not going to hold a strong opinion on this. The way I see it, the woman is to humans what bitch is to dogs. A bitch is a female dog. Woman is a female human. Specifically an adult female human, because a non-adult female human we call a girl. It's a categorization thing. A female deer is a doe. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Okay, yeah. Fuck you. They're just fucking appearing. You bitch. That bitch. Hang on. That's not okay. Where'd you even come from? For fuck's sake. Right. We're gonna get this guy, and then on the way down, we're gonna get that and clear that up. Except bollocks. Yeah, back up here. Yeah, not really doing much here, are we? What spurred this on, though? Why have you decided to bring him up? I assume something's happened. Because I don't typically think about people. Unless something's happened to bring them up. You think about me? Of course I think about my streamers. Not my streamers, my viewers. Usually in horrible, horrible nightmares. In my deepest, darkest moments of anxiety and fear. That's when I think about my viewers. Specifically you. What demon do I manifest as? You're a gaming chair with a skirt. There you go. I might try some of these blood swarm things, but they're not fire resistant. They've got good regeneration, but they're not fire resistant. So maybe when I've got the other one, I'll summon some there, just to see what they do. Anything interesting here? No. Armored skirts to protect the tracks, indeed. Just a random harbinger on a plane. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you. Go on. That's not what I wanted to do, but I will. No, we're down the end. Yay! Right, now I've just got this bit to do, and then we can move on. But there's not many here. Oh, we're taking the entire... It's the water thing. That's the issue. Because the water will get in the way of the clouds. The number of these guys is growing. Once these guys have... we've got a significant number of them. I don't think they'll attack. But you never know. Be careful. I also don't think I've got any units that... I can get a Pyro. Pyromancer. This will mostly be fine. Fucking hell, look how many there are. That's bollocks. Luckily, I've got a lot of elemental units that'll just hit from a distance and can't be taken. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. Ambushed. Oh no. Where do the nymphs have come from? Or if they just they were just sort of there. Go on, get him. You can do this. Come on. You can't do this. You fuck. Ah, you got one. Sweet. He's got 4 wounds. Holy shit. Feeble-minded, battle, fright, debilitating wound, loss an eye. Only 2 of those actually do anything to him. Oh. Hey, nice one. Go on. There we go. An ice druid. Don't mind if I do. I'll take it. Even though I'm pretty sure he's shit. Alright, he's done. Sort that out next time. We can get him in here. I'll let him move across a bit faster. Yeah, nothing doing here. You, I'll have to come get him. Gotta get across the mountains, that's gonna be a pain. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to go across the fairy circle. Luckily, they're not moving anywhere, so that's fine. Oh, I have moved you, but I don't think I have. Oh well. Never mind. Doesn't look like there's going to be an ancient forest here, unfortunately. Which is a pain, but there you go. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Nope. No, not there we go. He died. Gateway? What gateway? Primal Realm? Must be, because these guys are here. What gateway? Are things coming through the gateway onto the central bit? Oh, that could be annoying. That would explain how the nymphs got there anyway. There's a lot of battles. Earth gnome, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna have a fuck ton of these earth gnomes. How many are there? There must be loads. You. No. Yes. I'll do. Wait. Ooh. Yes. Now, come on. You. Go. There. Goody goody. You move up. Oh, this farm's empty. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Nice. Let's look at it. It might be 2 because it's still wet. Oh well. How's it going here? I assume the number's increasing. Yep. I'm still there. Good. We're on our way. Just takes time. See about my guys that wander through gateways by themselves. That could be useful. Fucking news pop-ups. Turn them off, they just keep coming by. Ah, bastard. Ah, there he is. I was wondering where he'd gotten off to. He's still around. Another Earth Gnome, look at that. We could have so many of these guys. We're still not losing any money. Got too much money. Just too much money. I'm too rich. Oh. Too much weed as well. Or herbs. But weed is actually a different thing. Come on, I want to see what's in this other city. If there is indeed one. I mean, okay, could do that, but why would you? Ah, nice one. Should we go up? No, we're going. Depends. Depends. No, it'd be easy. Wanted to go up here and then out because I think going into the wall takes 3. Regardless. So go up and around, follow the outside. Maybe go back in this way and then there, and then come out. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Inferno, no. Okay. Oh, they're back here. Ah, the number's going back here. For some reason they've gone here and then moved back here. Strange. Okay. You've got Firebrand, which should make you immune to fire, but I don't know if that counts for environmental damage. We're going to find out the hard way, but you know. I would have liked to have known beforehand. Alright, he's coming. He's on his way. He's coming to fuck you up. Okay. 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 Come on, the trees, my dude. There we go. Get enough trees and we win. Well, you can do it, I believe in you. We're doing alright. It's good. Now, as they move, they come into range of more plant life, which allows them to turn more things into weapons. Yes, good, we've won. Easy. Nice and easy. Look at that. Yeah, because each one of these gets 4 hits. Nice. Nice. God, it's still hot. It's so hot. Not melting yet, but it's horrible. I hate it. It's you. 2, 3. Into heaven. That's the sky. Yep. Into heaven. Alley up. Alley up. Oh, it's a moose. Aha! No, there is just nothing here. Just watched one of the 7-minute long interviews from documentary and I don't believe it's entirely honest. Well, I mean, name a documentary that is entirely honest. When someone comes out to make a documentary, they've got an idea in mind. And they're going to make it in relation to that idea. Generally, like 9 times out of 10. It is what it is. Yeah, what if I could take this place then? Got a lot of firebrands. What's this? Elixir of Health. Heals a battle affliction when used. Okay. It's like that Disney documentary about lemmings, where they wanted to prove that lemmings were suicidal, so they lobbed a bunch off a cliff. Like, that's probably the most egregious example of it. You gotta take everything you watch with a grain of salt. It's the think tax. Everything's taxed. Your brain is being taxed. That said, I've not seen it. Like, I'm honestly, I'm never gonna see it. I'm just not gonna watch it. I've got no desire to. Oh, cool. Yeah. Tree good. Moose weak. Tree strong. Go on, get him. Go get him. You're not gonna get him, are you? No, you're not. He's now got 5. He's gained a debilitating wound, I think. Or is it a chest wound? Hey, he's dead. I think I can explain my understanding of it, though, if you want. What? The documentary? The documentary that I've not seen, I've got no interest in watching. I mean, you can do, if you like. You can come in, and as long as it doesn't go against what Twitch allows in chat, you can say whatever you like. And I don't mind. Not specifically on the documentary, but what is it setting out to answer? Okay. Go for it. I might give it a go, attacking this bronze castle, just to see what happens. Because there's not going to be anything here. We know where everything is. And this one's not. Yeah, fuck it, go. We'll see what happens. Probably should have saved it. No. We might be sat here a while, waiting for all our units to die again. But hey, oh, that's what happens. Oh, there's a hole. Sweet. Yeah, there's quite a few. We can probably defend against anything if anything comes out. Well, if we're gonna have one big battle, why not have 2? Boop. Do you want to answer the root question? I believe there's multiple ways on interpreting it. Well, the root question, what is woman? So what you're going to say, what is biologically a woman, what is socially a woman, what is spiritually a woman, that kind of thing. I feel like that's adding pedantry to it, but okay. I'm not above pedantry. Is that the difference between biological sex and gender? Gender's become a muddy thing. A very muddy thing. Because based on the modern interpretation of gender, I'd go so far as to say that gender just doesn't fucking exist. That it's been diluted too much. You know, with the Tumblrites and that. I think it's like in certain areas, like I think the state of New York, you can literally say your gender is anything, and the state has to abide by it, as if it's true. And I mean literally everything, like even the attack helicopter guys, like the state has to agree. Legally. Whether they actually do or not is a different matter entirely, because, you know, the law is not always applied. Gender is the social concept of biological sex. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be, but it's basically been made redundant. Like, gender is, in terms of the modern day, gender seems to be the only thing that people care about, and yet at the same time muddied to the point where it's completely irrelevant. Because if literally everyone can have their own individual gender, then does gender actually exist? Because that's what it's supposed to be, but that's not how it's used, is it? In these days. Oh my god. Who keeps carrying this? The Seraph. You. You're a prick. Is me dude dead? No, he's there. Okay. He's gonna be dead soon. Especially with this shield. Well, to be honest, who's to say we do fit neatly into categories? Well, socially, it depends on the society. Biologically, there's some definite categories there. I mean, when you start to posit that, like talking about categories, and you start mentioning things like the categories in society, they're basically Twitch froze. Did it? Am I still alive? I'm still going on my end. The stream crashed. I'm still going on my end. I can still see it running on my phone. Hang on. I don't know if you... It's fine. Okay. Any drop. It's not telling me I've had a drop. My phone's running. No. What was I saying? What was I saying? Might be my system. Might be. Something about categorization. Yeah, if you're looking at categories in society, what was I saying? I've completely lost it. It's gone. Train of thought dead. Can't brain. Try to remember. Bloody ADD, man. Adult mind. Yeah, if you're talking about social categories, then those categories are entirely valuable for the most part. There's very few categories that can't be twisted and changed, because if it's a social category, then it is literally a social construct. So it can change to whatever you want it to be. So you can make it as broad or as specific as you like. So asking people to fit neatly into a category that changes, that can change on a whim. Although if you're talking about the general populace, like the 90% of people kind of thing, it generally aligns with biology. Because most people don't actually think about it. They just go, well, this is the world I live in, this is what I see, therefore this is how it is. And that's generally how most people see it. He's basically nearly annihilated himself with his own attacks, which, you know, I'm not against. Because, frankly, I wish he'd back it in. Got this dude at the back. What have you got? What have you got, my dude? No, not there. He's got fire, that's why he's still alive. He's completely resistant to fire. But he was on fire. If he could do that attack again and hit himself, then yeah, he might die. Which I'd find really funny. I mean, we've got categories like jock and nerd. Well, they used to exist in the 80s. And that's just to describe like a trend of something. Right, will he use that big attack when he can no longer attack anything in range? Or is he just gonna wait? He might just wait. Fuck. I mean, you're dead. What round are we on? Oh, we're actually going fast at around beyond 50. Amazing. Wait, if fire's the only thing they use, can I just send like the demon armies after him? Would that not handle it? Or him at least. Oh. There we go. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, they've opened the gates. Yeah, we're doing some damage. Got to wait for the clouds to get in. These are basically water shields for the clouds, essentially. The clouds aren't here yet. No, well, there won't be many of them. And we're not in range yet. Come on, a little further. There we go, we're getting in range. Very good. Oh, I love the clouds. Oh, it's just deleting them. I love it. Do it again. Oh. I'm going to run out of big clouds soon. That's unfortunate. To my knowledge, biological sex doesn't neatly line up as much as people think it does either. I think it basically does. What do you mean there's like biological sex? Well, I mean there's men, there's women, then there's genetic... Okay, listen, I have got genetic issues. I'm allowed to say this. Failures. It's very possible for X and Y chromosomes to line up with biological sex. In fact, I say it's typical. And I'd say in any case where that doesn't happen, where your chromosomes do not determine are not in alignment with your biological sex. Oh, but yeah, okay. No, well then I disagree. I don't think it's very possible. I think it's an outlier. I've met many people. I've not met I've met many people with genetic issues. I'm one of them. There's a few people in my family with genetic issues. I've not met a single person who does not neatly fall into the category of either male or female. I know they exist, don't get me wrong. But I do not think that they are any significant proportion of the population. I think it's unfortunate for them, and I think we should offer them all the support we can. The thing is, on the surface level, it's extremely uncommon. Well, yeah. We don't bend the entirety of society for an extreme minute number of people. Whenever we talk about human populations, whenever we talk about population of anything, we don't base it on like the outliers. You can't. It's like if you're taking data from an experiment and you've got like an anomaly, you don't count that anomaly. You take it out. You say this is clearly wrong. Ignore it. I'm not saying we ignore people, but for like the way we construct society and the way we carry out the way we carry ourselves should be bent around it. I say I've got issues. People in my family have got issues. And whilst some members of my family do require help, we've always treated it as a thing where we don't treat them differently. We just give them the help they need when they need it, and other than that, treat them as if they're normal. Because otherwise you might think you're doing well, but what you're essentially doing is ostracizing them. Like you're ostracizing them with kindness. It's just, it's not good. You're instilling within them the inherent belief that they cannot be the same as other people. Like they can't be treated the same. They can't be considered to be equal with other people. If you give them special treatment beyond what is required. Because if you just do what you need to help in the day-to-day, then that's just, you're being nice. If you go out of your way to maneuver things around them to accommodate them specifically, then it twists people's mind. It twists people's heads. I think most people who are transitioning still do want to confirm. I think we've had this conversation before. I don't think transitioning is good. I think it's a failure of the medical system. I think it's a case where the medical system has decided not to pursue actual treatment for their mental illness and has decided instead to perform a physical treatment because it's easier. I think they believe that it's easier to chop people up and to call it a day than it is to actually put them through treatments which requires them to get to assess and then actually confront mental issues, because mental issues are difficult to deal with. I know in Britain, our mental health, we have the NHS, but they don't deal with mental health. Not really. Our facilities for mental health are non-existent. Like I said, most people don't go through surgery. Even the ones that don't go through surgery, even the ones if they just take hormone blockers, that's bad for you. It's not good for you. Physically, it destroys your body. It doesn't do any good for you. And you cannot give informed consent to it because these drugs have not been tested. I will say to you, flat out, no one who has ever taken any physical steps towards transitioning, including hormone therapy, has given informed consent. Because we don't know what those drugs do to people long term. It's just not been done. The research is not there, and people aren't being told that the research isn't there. They don't know what the long-term effects are, so they cannot give informed consent. Not to mention, if you're taking puberty blockers, by necessity, those people are children. Which I would consider a form of child abuse, frankly. I have a family member who had severe hormonal imbalances and required hormone therapy. And if they weren't on hormone therapy, that was supposed to actually just make them bring them back to what they're supposed to be, then they would be a completely different person. It's not a small matter to mess with people's hormones, especially during that period of their lives. It's not okay. Frankly, I think you're playing with people. You're taking someone who could have grown up, just that happens a lot. Is kids with people kids who end up having gender dysphoria. It's a temporary thing while they go through puberty, and then after they've gone through puberty, it goes away. The vast majority of cases. But if you then put them on hormone blockers, you're giving them it for life because you are physically altering the way that their body is going to develop. So even if you don't go through physical surgery, even if you never go on the slab, just by taking the drugs, the hormone therapy, that alone is just, especially for kids, because the kids can't give informed consent. So what you're basically asking is you're asking the parents whether you can drug their children and physically alter the way their bodies are going to develop. Which, in a lot of cases, I'm on the side of parents deciding what's good for their child over the state, because the state, a lot of the times, doesn't actually care. It just wants to do a thing, and it doesn't actually know what the thing's going to do to the kid. But in this instance, if the parents want to just say, well, I've got a kid here, it's my kid, I can do what I want with it. Fuck him. I want to see what happens if we give him these drugs. Maybe no. Maybe no. You. Yes. If a fully grown adult turns around and says, right, I want to do this, and they go through they're supposed to go through the pre-thing where it says, oh yeah, they're mentally capable, they're all mentally functional, whatever, they've decided they want to do this, then fine. Okay, at that point, that's up to them. But don't. Parental consent is a big issue with this stuff. I don't think a parent can give consent to it. I'm on the grounds of I don't think a parent can give consent. I think it goes both ways. I don't think kids can consent to it, and I don't think a parent can consent to it on the kid's behalf. If a parent gave consent for you to organ harvest the child, like take one of their kidneys. No. Because the kid can't consent to it because it's a kid. If the parent says, oh yeah, I want to sell off its kidney, take it out. No? No. You wouldn't allow that, would you? Because transphobic parents can also make a trans life considerably worse. Yeah, well, that's not going to make it better if they actually go through a transition, is it? At that point, what you're saying is, if you've got a kid who has gender dysphoria and they've got parents who are against it, take the kid away from the parents, which is not going to be good for their long-term mental health either. Like, kids who don't grow up with their parents tend not to end up well, unless the parents, unless obviously they're like genuinely unless they're like beating the shit out of the kid. No, I did not support that guy. But that's like that line of reasoning leads to that decision. Because the government doesn't care about nuance. The government says, right, if X, then Y. Now, there you go. Law. Fuck it. Get it done. It's... But obviously, if the parents are abusing the child, then the child should be protected from the parents. My mum works as a TA in a school, and... in a young school, an infant school, I think it is. And it's in a rough neighbourhood, and there are things that I hear, which I'd really rather wish I didn't, but there you go. My thoughts are is that having a safe space is important for mental health. I don't disagree. You need, for most people, that's just their home. Obviously, if your home is not safe for you, then you do need somewhere else, although at that point you have to... I always have to question, because... That's why accepting school environment is so important. That's the thing, though, because I live in Britain, and the school environment, the people there might be so accepting and so kind, not necessarily for benevolent reasons. You know, the same kind of reasons why I don't necessarily trust the police with kids. It's not good. And also, when you've got teachers, because a thing I've noticed is that a lot of people who don't have kids get into teaching for the sake of looking after other people's kids as a sort of parenting by proxy. And these people, I've noticed, in a number of cases, don't actually care what's good for kids. They only care about the kids liking them, if you get me. Like that, when you've got split parents, and you've got the one parent who's usually looking after a kid, who is telling the kid not to do shit, and is usually the parent that's not liked very much. And then you've got the side parent, the parent that's seen every other weekend, who lavishes upon the child tons of shit that they don't need, and doesn't really pay attention to what they're doing, and leaves them high and dry, emotionally and mentally. Speaking from experience here, that's not good for kids either, and I don't think it's good, regardless of who's doing it, whether it's a parent or another adult figure. Kids need support and guidance, not necessarily pure acceptance. Because when you accept everything, you are also accepting the things that need to be corrected. And I don't think, especially with teachers, because even if a teacher's got the best will in the world, the best intention in the world, if you've got a child telling a teacher everything, and then the teacher tries to correct them, let's say the child's, not even about this, not even about gender dysphoria, let's say something completely different. Say it's about drugs, and the kid really wants to do drugs, or something stupid like that, or the kid really looks up to their older brother who's a criminal, and they really want to become a criminal, and the parents hate it, but they hate their parents because they want to be like their big brother. And the teacher then accepts them, talks to them, and the kid grows a bond with that teacher. If the teacher then turns around and says, but this is bad, then what that ends up doing is it just breaks that connection, because the kid now then generally doesn't actually accept that advice as being correct, do they? Let's be real, because they've treated that teacher as an emotional anchor, as someone who is completely accepting and will never tell them no. So if the teacher then tells them though, what that's done is it's created a connection purely to sever it, which then rebounds against the kid, who, whilst before may have grumbled and bitched under their parents, is now even further isolated. Not because they are further isolated than they were before, but because they grew a connection which was then severed for the same reason as the other one. they feel more isolated because now they've lost something that they had gained. It's like a breakup. Like, were you sad? Were you as sad? Are you as sad after a breakup as you were before you even went out with them? No. Well, I can't remember which way around I said that, but you know what I mean. Environments should be healthy, not purely accepting. I'd say there always needs to be, because the people, and I know because we're talking about people who don't have good house lives, because the people who are supposed to be, the child is supposed to get that acceptance from, they're supposed to feel it from the parents. But if the parents aren't providing that, the parents are supposed to be accepting but at the same time teaching. But if the kid isn't getting that from them, it's a dangerous proposition to outsource it to teachers. Because for the reasons I've stated, number one, they don't necessarily have the tools equipped to deal with children properly, because they may not have children themselves. And if they do have children, they usually the archetype is you get the teachers that don't have kids, who are far too nice to kids, and they get teachers who do have kids who can be a bit harsher. Like we had at our school teachers who, the ones you could generally tell the ones who were parents are the ones that couldn't, because the ones who were parents generally didn't care for any of the kids' shit. Whereas the ones who didn't have kids were generally slightly more permissive. And as kids, we always preferred the teachers who were more permissive, but learnt more from the teachers who weren't. If you get me. It's because we never took them seriously. The ones who were permissive with us, the ones that were nice with us, and accepting, we never took them seriously when they were telling us things. Because we didn't have that level of respect. I'm trying to unpack the mentality of children, having not been a child for quite some time. It's been a while. It's because you can listen. The level of trust that you have to have with someone, an adult figure as a child, to take on board what they're telling you, whilst them being completely accepting and not having like that harsher tone to them, is a level of trust that I don't think I am comfortable accepting between a child and an adult, that they are not, that there's no, like, you know what I mean? there's no safeguarding around. Like, I understand there's no safeguarding around parents either, but at least with parents there's the understanding that with certain outliers admitted, they're not going to do that kind of thing with their kids. The thing is that having accepted school environment for transgender youth is better for mental health. Thing is, I'm thinking about it, a good home environment is best of course, but school can help when there is not. Yes. The problem comes, especially like I say, I live in Britain, where it's literally illegal to say that being like, if you tell, like, what was it, like the fucking conversion therapy bill that they passed, I think they passed it. If you try to talk someone out of transitioning, then you're committing a crime. If you as, I think actually, I don't know if it applies to everyone or if it's just as authority figures, but if you try to talk a child out of transitioning, then you are committing a crime. Like, if you say to them, like, literally, if you just sit them down and say to them, look, here's what the hormonal drugs they want you to take, this is what they've been known to do to people, we don't know what the outcomes are. If you say that to a child as a teacher, then you're committing a crime. That's a criminal offence, that is. It's, what is it, section, I don't know, but it's a discriminatory offence, and it's labelled as a hate crime in Britain. To be fair, there's a bunch of shit on this that I've said that could easily probably land me in the courts, but nobody from Britain watches these, so I'm all right. And it doesn't come up very often. Yeah. Like, obviously, I think it's important because, like, I'm not. Oh, it was a spider. Probably comes from stoking fear, I'd guess. No, literally anything. The government is very hardline on it. The government is very ESG score. It's the British government is not okay. Okay, the British government is not. They're not right. Having a serious discussion I can never see being illegal. Well, then you're wrong. I can flat out tell you straight up, you're wrong. It's not legal. Because I think listen, there was a case recently where an autistic girl who was drunk, she's like 16, she'd been out in the town, she'd gotten drunk, and they brought her home. The police brought her home because she was drunk. And she said to one of the police officers, this, I know people who yell at that, X will kill you, yeah. There's a police officer in Britain who they brought this girl home while she was in her house. As they were letting her go, just turning around, this extremely inebriated autistic child said to one of the police officers, "You look like my lesbian aunt." At which point the police officer called him back up, and several police officers beat the shit out of this 16-year-old girl who had sclerosis, and arrested her for homophobic remarks. That happened in Britain. That is a thing that happened quite recently, actually. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Based on the same law that I was just mentioning about transphobia. It was based on homophobia. It's some kind of what is it? Yeah, it's a discriminatory. What do they call it? What do they call it? I think it's like breach of the peace, something like that. They've added it on. That actually happened, and it's all on camera. Like, the mum was filming it. The police had their chest cam footage, which I don't think they've released. I think they refused to release it after they asked for it. I think what happened was the video came out with the mother filming it, and the police said, the body cam footage shows something completely different. And then people asked for it, and the police were like, no, no, we can't release it at the moment. It's in part of an ongoing trial. Yeah. But trust us, fam, it definitely shows something different happened. No, the police in this country will fuck you up because they don't want to deal with actual crime. So they've got all this bullshit crime, which they take to the nth degree, where it's like, this gives us license to arrest children and weak people who we can beat the shit off nice and easy. So we're going to do that instead of dealing with the actual violent crime because the police are cowards. I mean, to be fair, they don't have guns. They've got to actually call another police officer who has to then come with a gun if something goes wrong. So, it's not okay. But no, in Britain it is. I'm telling you, it's illegal. You're not allowed to say anything against any of the LGBT side of things at all. God help you if you say it in front of a police officer, because they will have you, because it's an easy arrest. They've got quotas, and it's an easy arrest because you're just some schmuck. You're not a criminal. You're just some dude, or in this case, a 16-year-old girl, and they can have you. I'm not joking. Anyway, there was 7 police officers pinning down a 16-year-old girl with sclerosis as she screamed on the ground. It is what it is. That's Britain for you. We're not allowed serious discussions in Britain. Have you got a license for that? For that idea, that concept? You got a license to be talking about that? Are you a professional? You can't be a professional. You don't agree with me. That's literally how it works. Oh fuck! I forgot. Hang on. I forgot he died. Who are you? Oh, him. I sent you to the wrong place, didn't I? You go there. There we go. Oh, he's insane. Why is he insane? Okay. What am I doing? You. Yeah, okay. Have I done everything? I think I've done everything. Alright, next. Now, was it in Britain or America where this woman stood outside a, well, not even outside it, she was like a little across the road, outside a abortion clinic, and she just stood there, and the police came up to her and said, "What are you doing here?" And they asked her, "It's like, are you praying?" And she said, "I might be," so they arrested her. Because you're not allowed to. The police in Britain, they're not okay. That's not America. No, it's not America, correct. It's Britain. I live in Britain. What's this illegal in most American states? Is it illegally legal? I don't know about American states. I don't fucking care. That's separate to my issues. Like, if you're in America and you want to fucking drive, go for a drive then. What was that? What's that? What have they got over there? Planned Parenthood? Planned Parenthood, wasn't that created by a woman whose specific purpose was to set up clinics in black neighborhoods? So it's like, yeah, fair enough. Planned Parenthood, wasn't it specifically set up by a woman who wanted to, like, get rid of the blacks? And that's why they had her set up in, so they wanted to set them up in all the ghettos, specifically to try and prevent African Americans from breeding. Fucking wild, man. Interesting place, America is. It was probably Britain then. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of fucked up shit. I have not got anyone here anymore. Always been common in America. But abortion has always been common everywhere, because it doesn't matter whether there's a official outlet for it. Women will... it's a traditional thing. Women will kill the babies, whether they're inside them or not, it doesn't matter. Even while legislation of abortion was common, it just happened legally, yeah. I think there was at one point in London, like, a while ago, admittedly, several... well, maybe not several, but, 100 years ago, a couple hundred years ago, where the Thames, a portion of the Thames, was actually blocked by the bodies of children or babies, because like the women were having the kids, they didn't want to have them, they had them, and then what they did is they took the baby and drowned it in the Thames. Yeet, yeet, and obviously they get stuck on shit, as it happens. It's part for legislation though, so that it can be done with a lot less dangerous procedures. Yeah, but what? The way I view it is, it's a probably necessary evil, but I do consider it to be evil, regardless of circumstance. Is how I view it. Like, regardless, like it could be for any reason at all, but at the end of the day, he's still, as far as I'm concerned, he's still killing a kid. Like, if it's for the sake of the mother, like if the mother's literally dying, and if you don't take the kid out, then she's going to die, then okay. Alright, I'm not saying kill the mother for the sake of the one infant. But at the same time, I do still consider it to be a bad thing that we're doing. For ultimately a good reason, if you get me. It doesn't sit well with me. And it never will. But ultimately, I do fall in the camp of, in some instances, it's going to be necessary. Regardless of how I feel about it. Which is shit, because I'd really like for reality to validate all of my feelings, but unfortunately that's just not the way things work. Can't always get what you want. less dangerous procedures. What are you saying? A coat hanger isn't sanitary? Yeah, I like to imagine people hearing about coat hangers these days and looking at a coat hanger, a coat hanger, like a big plastic solid thing, and saying, "How the fuck do you use this?" and not knowing what a wire coat hanger is. This got very dark. A cloak of mirrors, sure. I love a cloak of mirrors. Why not? Yeah, sure. Give it to him. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there's not a world in which I will ever consider abortion to be a positive thing, but I will concede that sometimes it's necessary. Oh! Oh! That's... So the fairy circles yeet people onto mystical columns. Ah, I see. That's what happened. Oh, okay. Sense is being made. I assume that it's got a random chance of dropping someone not at a mystical column? Oh, also, the winter. It covers the entirety of this bit, but the green bits are where there are mystical columns. Ah! Huh. Interesting. I am learning shit. Oh, and following on from mystical column is always a gateway. There's like patterns and shit. I'm seeing the patterns. It's all coming together in my mind. Wonder where that other one goes. There's going to be another one here. Another gateway here. Wonder where that one goes. Probably to Hades. Maybe Inferno. I don't think it's Inferno. I don't think there's any portals to Inferno. But we'll find out. Blomp. Oh, you guys are going to be... Right, I know, we're skipping this. Because they're not going to arrive next to it. They're going to fuck off somewhere else. Watch it crash. I've not saved it. Watch it crash. Yeah, it's crashed. There we go. Good. Must save. Must remember to save. Guys, getting on here. Ooh, catapult. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't know how many I've got now, but yes, please. How many do I have? Where is it? Here. No. Here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. God, these get built so fucking slow. Remember, save. We've made progress. Let's not lose it. Oh, shit. Oh, that... yeah. I'm going to stay here because I reckon he's going to fucking try and bait me. Actually, you know what we'll do? Fuck it. There we go. That'll help. Right. Oh. Can I give you... Oh, you've got one. Ah. It's flying and floating, so you'd hope, wouldn't you, that it wouldn't be hurt by magma, because it's not standing on it. Tell me if your laws are so extreme that would I be able to preserve... You would. You'd, like, okay, it wouldn't be legal, but you'd be allowed to do it. Is there culture around it in gay culture? Yes. It wouldn't be legal, but you would be allowed to do it. Is how it works in Britain. It's the same with the N word. If you call someone else it, if someone who the word removing the derogatory status of it would apply to says it, then it's okay. If anyone else says it, no. Unless they're a politician. Or the police. There's... That's... I think that statement alone, it wouldn't be legal, but you'd be allowed to say it, should explain to you everything about how our justice system works. Because take that and apply it as broadly as possible. that sentiment. Like, there was a woman who, her friend died, and her friend was of non-European descent, shall we say. They enjoyed rap music, and so she posted the lyrics of his favourite rap song onto Twitter, and because said rap song contained an unsavoury word from the Americas, she was imprisoned. That was section, was it 2.3? So, I forgot. Can't remember what it's called. The Communications Act. That was under that. If she hadn't posted that online, she'd actually have been alright in that instance, because number one, nobody fucking heard it. But if you post anything, if you post it online, then it's automatically a higher sentence. Yep. It extends a lot further, actually, as well. Not even just that. Depending on who you are, you can make the law bend to whatever you damn well please. Because we had a politician who was being a bitch, and someone just in the road called her a Nazi, and he got imprisoned for it. I think. Because she claimed, to be fair, I think she claimed he was harassing her or something. He wasn't. It was like a one-time thing as they were passing. I think it was she was going to her work as well. So it was it could easily be classified as a protest. But there you go. It was quite funny when it happened, and then he got arrested, and then it suddenly wasn't. Then suddenly it wasn't funny anymore. It all got a bit real then. Yeah, the police in Britain are not a policing force. They are a weapon of the state. Chieftain self Earth, no. Let's get an Earth. No, you stay the fuck there. Aha! I got you, bitch. You tried it. I knew you were gonna try it, and you tried it. And I fucking got you. You've tricked me too many times. Never again. Okay, good. You. How many are there? No, there's not many. There's 130 there. There's. Hang on. There's 40 there. I don't think that's going to be enough, right? Should I try it? Exclamation mark. Is it summoning units again? Oh, just nice getting the spells. Yeah. Next. Just need more units, mate. Just need more units. I might try it. Alright, next turn, what we're going to do is we're going to wander out into the lava and we're going to see what happens. Probably hurt. Probably hurt a lot. Got water units and I've got air units. We'll see what kind of damage they do. How much XP have you got? 2181. I don't actually have anything to put that against. It's got like 8. No jump spotter on Twitch, you got banned. I'm not surprised. What do I use now? Kick. Has Rumble got streaming working yet? YouTube? Unless you mean like a commenter, in which case, probably on a different account. No, I mean in life. Well, how long ago was it? Because if it was extremely recent, I doubt he's gone very far. It's probably right where he was before. I've got no context for this individual. You just said a person. Alright. Yeah, we're going to need to go that way one. Thought we would. See, there's 100 foot. Around capital right time. Big old crackdown. I think. January insurrection. A bunch of old people wandered around within the lines of a public facility. And a couple of dickheads went and trashed the offices. After being let in. After being instigated by the FBI. Oh. If he's not a secret agent, why won't they charge him? It's a question you gotta ask. Why is the media protecting him, and why won't anyone charge him if he's not working for them? Yeah, that whole situation was fucky. Definitely shenanigans. Oh dear. I mean, imagine if it was a peaceful protest. Quote unquote. A fiery but peaceful protest. Imagine if it was those people doing it. It'd look a lot different, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm sending him there. Do I want to go there? I'll leave him to it. I'll let him get his money. He can get some money out of it. Be generous. That's stopped, hasn't it? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Right. Yeah, they did a big old crackdown around then, didn't they? It was an attack of opportunity, an opportunity that they opened up. They opened up an opportunity and then took it. Are some of those guys still in jail? Like, they haven't been charged with anything, but they've been kept them in jail for like years. Or they've been let out yet. Oh, Champion of Storms, don't mind if I do. I've not been getting very many recently, so I'm starting to get a bit concerned. We'll get that one now. And there we go. Oh, it's completely done. Okay. Ambit Forest, nice. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, wait, what am I doing? There. This one. There we go. There you go. 70, 160, 230. Is 230 enough? I doubt. Oh, I was going to do that one. Right, okay. Save. Let's see what happens. I remember it's terrible. Right, so we've got about that many. And they've got quite a few. East. Right, there's one at the back. There's one at the back. Okay. Things are burning. Massively shrunk. He's taking damage. We've got a combined 150 fire resistance, which should be 150%, but right, okay. I don't think we're getting across this gap, because we can't get fire resistance from items for, yeah, we can't get it for area of effect, not area effect, tile damage. It doesn't work. Where is he anyway? Where's that dude? Is it? Okay, the game won't show you invisible enemies. Only shows you visible enemies. So I know he's there, but I also know for a fact there's another one, which I can't see. The sky, which don't give a shit about. Yeah, this is heaven. This is it. This is all there is. Fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, there's two there. There's none there. I don't get it. This guy's got a seraph as well, hasn't he? Yeah. Strange. It's plague, not pestilence, which is kind of annoying because pestilence is supposed to be not just. I don't think it is it even supposed to be disease at all. I think it's supposed to be like the will to power, essentially. Like everyone gains a will to power. Yeah, we'll go kill him. There's basically nothing else here, honestly. There's this thing. What's this? Just magma? Oh, that looks like a thing. That's an actual thing, isn't it? We'll go find out what that is. Don't think there's anything else. I mean, we got that. Alright. Inferno. Yeah, there's... We want to get over there, really, because hopefully from this place, whatever this is, we'll be able to get an actual commander unit that's immune to fire. We could... What's this? Just a graveyard? Oh no. We could... That's a gap. We can't go there, right? So we'd have to go around. If we got the earth guy down here, into here, we'd have to go around here to get up there. Or straight across here and into this. Which would probably be better. Because I assume this place here should give us something interesting. Who's messaging me? That's you. It's you. You'll be punished for going through Wiki for 8 years from now. Oh dear. Oh, Cupid. Oh, it's a Metal Gear, I see. Oh dear. Right, so yeah, there's strongholds here which don't appear to be that difficult to take, to be honest. What's he got in? What's that? What's that? What's that? Sword of Heroes! Okay. Yeah, I reckon we can get these guys. We could get that. What's this? Asmodeus, the Duke of Hell. They've got Metal Gears in Ukraine. See. I mean, if you're going to test it out, why not? Title is cost disputed by other demon lords, but Asmodeus is a skillful ruler and is undoubtedly one of the most influential lords in Inferno. Right. So this is this guy who's got a bunch of shit. Hell's Reign. Ooh. Apparently also gives fire resistance, but it's not going to work, is it? There's Yeah, fallen angels, right? Okay. Nothing of note here. Nothing of note here. Nothing of note here. What's that? What's he got? Magic bean! A chest full of fire. Can we use the bird done for us? Okay. Interesting. And nothing of note here. Okay, is there anyone? Because otherwise that makes it seem like this is the only place worth getting this citadel in this area. Okay, there's a cold area up here. Where this dude, Geryon, the monster of fraud. He takes the form of a great wyvern with the paws of a lion and the head of an elderly and honest man. Geryon is a monster of fraud, and all souls who cheat and commit fraud are his to claim. His mere existence is the cause of many honest people becoming selfish and untrustworthy. Interesting. So yeah, we've got the fire area, we've got this ice area, we've got the bog standard shitty area. And then we've got these ash bits off on the side. Which don't appear to be doing much at all, honestly. I'm not seeing any portals. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with a man who sold the world, indeed. Yeah, I'm not seeing any portals here, so I assume that the remaining portal in the Primal Realm must lead to Hades. I assume. Because that's the only thing I'm seeing that's actually portals to anywhere. And that portal to the Aztec Realm, didn't it? Yeah, this is annoying. Too much fire. I can't just get past any of this shit. If it was up here, then we could at least get into here. To be fair, we do want to be in here because we want the fucking fire area. What's that? Jome? Great to devil. Yeah, we need to kill this guy. What's his name? Bua. Yeah, we're gonna need Earth guys here anyway because of the fucking fire. I wonder if I get like some vertebrates or something. Vertebrates might not be the best because they probably just die immediately. If I can just lead them across it, because I think if we get a big enough army of actually fire-resistant units and just march them straight across this bit, I think it might be too long. Although if maybe I could take the long, no, because that's too long as well. It's such a pain in the ass because there's not really any way I can get across there, like unless my commander can survive 2 steps in the magma, which I don't think he can. And then we'd have to get through this and then go here and hope that we can kill him. Which, to be fair, if we had fire resistant units, might not be difficult because most of these units are fire units. But yeah, that's a bit shit. That's a bit shit. Just a bit shit. We need a commander. I don't know if we can get commanders from there though. I might have to look it up. But fuck it. What's it called? The Tower Bridge. Okay. Conquest. Conquest of Elysium. 5 Tower Bridge Inferno units. Will it tell me? If you go to the Elemental Plane and capture Citadel in the Flammable Element section, yeah, that would be useful, wouldn't it? If I could fucking get to them, you prat. You can massacre units and lords both that are immune to fire. Arsehole. Well, the demons on the water get to the land on the opposite shore and approaching the gate from the opposite direction. No. Astrologers. Do I have any astrologers? Astrologers? Have I got any astrologers? Not there. Transfer units. Are you an astrologer? No, you're a moon mage. You're a pyromancer. You've got fire resistance 150. Ha! Huh. Well, shit. Hello, sir? I'd like you. Got demon whip, which ain't gonna do any good. It's a white wizard. These are all druid apprentices, they're all gonna be shit. Black sorceress. He's just lucky. Green enchantress, nope. Astrologer, ooh. Does he have... What's this? Enslave. That's what I want. We want that. We want to use that on an enemy commander. That's what the blue guys. Yes. Will it work? Probably not. Gotta be honest. Burying bodies in the wood stream when? It'll take a while, because you know I need to get internet set up in the woods. I need to get a good enough signal, so it'll be a while, because you know that kind of shit costs money. But I'll see what I can do. Ah, fucking hell, I can't see who's who. It's you two on it. You two, him. Is that it? Yeah, I think it was. So you lot. Are you? You're a pyromancer as well, aren't you? No, you're a vertebrate. You're shit. Right. You. I want you. We are going to go to the primal realm. I've decided. How are you going to get there? You're going to go through here. Going to go down. I mean, I guess. But you're going to have to go through here to get there. You are, and it works. Okay, right then. In that case, off you go. I'm going to leave you to it. Good luck. Do you have plenty of bodies for it? Okay, I've got a few. I've got a few we can use. Isn't it going to make an inferno your bitch and making invading them viable? How? Oh yeah. Ugh. To cover Inferno with beholders? Oh, I'd love to, but unfortunately my beholders are all in hell, all in the void. Okay. If I could get an Inferno scroll, that might be good. Depends what it takes me though. Yeah, well. Oh fuck. What have I done? Right. Ari, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, you're on your way. Very good, very good. So just leave these here then until... Or should I? Actually, thinking about it. Should I have them? I probably no, I won't, because I don't want to kill them. We might try to if this doesn't. Actually, no. Yeah, we do want to kill them, don't we? Right. Okay. What we'll do then? We want another one. We're not sent in. Sir, you are a fish. Okay. Reunion Island. Oh, okay, fair enough. I am a fish. I have to keep reminding myself I am a fish, because I've been getting hiccups recently. Also, hey Lom, how you doing? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... How many of you are there? Quite a few. How many of you are there? Not as much. Right. You, congratulations. You're going to hell. Go here, please. Don't go across there, you fucking fool. Right, how are you getting there? Through the primal realm, I assume. Yes. We're just going to spit you out here, and you're actually going to walk properly. Okay, that's fine then. You go to hell. And I'll see you there. Cried today because of Cyberpunk 2 times, because that game is it's a punch to the gut, but good. Okay. I will take your word for it. I've not played it yet. Cambodia. Haha. That one you just type out Cambodia. I can cheat on that one. That's nice. Right, you. No, you've already moved. You haven't though. Right, get him. Ways to play it. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Well, when I've got a computer that will, or that could, I'll give it a go. BN. Benin. What have you got? A map of pandemonium. Huh. Reminds me of Fallout New Vegas in writing and story quality. That's a high bar sitting there. It's a very high bar sitting there. Speaking of which, once I actually do get a computer, I think the first thing I should do is probably finish off the Fallout franchise. Since I played 1, 2, and 1 the tactics. That's been in. Oh, okay. Wait, this is BJ. The fuck? Okay. Fallout New Papigus. Fallout Tactical Penguins. Fallout Tactics was okay. It was it wasn't great, but it was okay. And then at the end it got very annoying. How the fuck did you get past me? Oh, it's fine. You won't get very far. Try to run, but you don't get far. The Greater Devil. Oh, he's got a name, Valafar. Ooh. Should I get him? Yeah, I forgot you played that. I did. Yeah. I forget most of the games I played as well, to be fair. Unless I'm reminded them. I'm sorry for your loss. I've still got to play the actual Brotherhood game yet. That's the next game I'll play. I'll have to emulate it. I'll zap the shit out of him. There we go, good. Oh god, yeah. And then after that we can play 3, and then New Vegas, and then, you know... I think I'll probably... Well, will I play 64? We'll play 64 for a bit. I'll try and do the main quest at least to 64. And then we'll play 4. Or should I play 4 on this? I don't fucking know. Bullet Seal or Electric Chair, choose the latter. How bad can it be? Why have we got another one? They're just sending out like little shitty units. I don't even know how they've lost half their health. It's fine, they won't last long. Right, pick him up. Drop that one off. Get back to this shit. Right. Yep, not here. Of course he's not. It's going to be ages before any of them get to where I've sent them. Right, go get him. Go get him. If you get to modding Fallout New Vegas, don't touch Vanessa. That mod is horrible. It could have been good, but speaking of horny, the writer said, is that the one where they made like an entirely new area and then proceeded to put in like a sex slave? Like they made an entire, like, they made like a campaign and a new area, and it was poorly told, and that's the frontier. Ah, yes. But now it's good. I've heard that one before. I've heard that said before. Yeah, I know it was shit when it came out, but it's good now. Nah. Yeah, I might mod New Vegas. I'm considering it. But I'll probably leave out silly mods. Well, most of the silly mods. I might put in a few silly mods, but, you know, keep it compliant, shall we say. I thought it was fun now. I played it myself, no more fetish things. Probably for the best. What have you fucking... Do you mind? Do you mind not taking everything? This is what I get. You see, this is what happens. I let them have that, and now this shit's happening. It's not okay. Give it an inch, they'll take a fucking mile. America still should just shoot herself. That companion's annoying as fuck and was the barely 18-year-old companion. Okay. I don't know, I just heard the shit that came out when it came out. And then never looked it up again. I think literally the only thing I've ever seen on it was Rimi's video on it. And he was extremely pissed off because I think he like backed it or some shit. I was like paying attention to it, following it. Also, the one that could have been a slave, the fuck? Alright, okay. I mean, if you get him a slave anyone, you might as well get the young ones, right? Get your money out of it. Get your money's worth. For fuck's sake. True. Oh, you poor child. Scott, not even Saul Goodman can save you. Well, I've not done it. You can't prove anything. He says, sweating profusely. It's the heat, I swear. Oh, what is it? 27.5 degrees. Oh, god damn it. Speed. Hey, we got him. Your Honour, the VOD of the stream was deepfaked? Yes. Your Honour, it was a joke and it was deepfaked. It's AI, Your Honour. Yeah, man. Earth Gnome. Cloudfolk Elder? Sure. Sure. We'll get Cloudfolk Elder. We'll get another one of those. We're probably going to have to... how many of them are there? 396? No. Oh, the Paramount's has arrived. Oh, sweet. We know where they are, then. You can't arrest me for being too silly. Ah, that's where you're wrong. Oh, they've left it. Oh, they're not going to keep it then, are they? I have crows in the area. That shall be mine again. I'm coming to get you. In fact, I'm going to come over and get you right now. Where are they? Are they nearly there? There's no one here yet. There's no one in here yet. That's unfortunate, but I'm sure they're on the way. There's one of them. He's going straight there. Okay, he's nearly there. I keep seeing Sisyphus meme. Why? Sisyphus? I don't know. Is he the one that? It's good story, but still, is he the one who's pushing boulders up hills? It's Sisyphean task, isn't it? Yeah. So that's right. Okay. I don't know. Hey, he's arrived in Aztec World. And he's on his way too. Ambushed! Oh no! Is that thunder? Might be thunder outside. Fucking. Push the border of Mount of Retreating Death, thank God 6 wasn't in Greece. French tanks upon encountering inclines. Almost imagine French tank crewmen happy. Yeah, I'll get rid of them. Oh, these bastards all fucking buffing each other at the back where they're not doing anything. Yeah, they won't be around for much longer. Nearly. A few more. I wonder how the character 2C would fare upon encountering a 10-degree incline. 2C, is that a Nier Automata thing? Because I've not played that game yet. I've not played Nier Automata and I've not played Drakengard 3. That is one of the first series that we will play once I've got my new computer, is the full Drakengard through Nier series. I know. Unless you're saying that's not the character. In which case, I don't know. It's got a French tag. Oh, a chart. Oh. When, if you write CHAR, I assume it means character automatically, and then my brain went character 2C. Oh, that sounds like 2B. That's a near automatic thing, isn't it? The path of logic was there. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm actually starting to melt now. The temperature has gone a lot higher. It's getting hot in here. Fucking summer. Why is it summer? Why is it summer in September? In 2 weeks' time, I'm off to a wedding. Yeah. Saturday the 23rd, I will definitely not be streaming. Depending on how good of a wedding it is, I might not be streaming on the Sunday either. He's taking it back. What a bitch. No. We'll deal with this shit. Fine. Now I need to go back up here though. Let's go along the top. He's on his way. The other guy's still not here yet. He is here. He's on his way. Just not around yet. That's fine. He'll get there. He will get there. It's okay. We're gonna come pick up some sinners. Then take them into the fire realm, and hopefully that Pyromancer with his 150 fire resistance will not die. And we can walk them over to the enemy. And hopefully take the city. Although I think the Pyromancer's going to get there first, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the other ones at him. And hope that they take him over first. The commanders that are nearby. Because that way, at least, if we just take over a commander, then we don't need to worry about else. I only need one. Well, things like 11 crew size mixed with the engines of the time should say everything about how fast it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Wish I could get those units. Then I could nick units. Plus they're French too, so like plus 5 kilos per person from cigarette ashes. Oh dear. Yeah, go pack that in. Right, you're coming up here. You'll be out of the way by the time you get there. Yeah, it's back up here. How goes it? You're on your way. It's not got very far to go, I don't think. Oh, no, wait, you're going to... Ah, yeah, you're going to the primal realm, and then you got to go through... Yeah, okay. Whereas you... just got to get to here, and that'll take you here, and then you've got to walk through here. Right, okay. And then once he's done that, he's got to go back. Could take some time. A battle? Bye. Oh, my third promotional piece for my comic got finished. So we're on to number 4 now. Number 4 of 10. We're getting there. Progress is being made. Show, no. Saving it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, no, he's taking over one of my things. Although I have poisoned him a lot. Maybe he'll die. Maybe. Ah, no, he didn't die. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. That's unfortunate. Oh, actually, now I should know where he is. Which one of these do we not own? Where are they? I'll be able to tell you it's awful. You can tell me it's awful when I actually put it out. There he is. Got you, bitch. That's for units. All of these guys. And yes, we will take the animals too, just because they'll act as a nice meat shield. And now what we do is we go use special power. Actually, first what we do is we save. There we go. And now we use special power. Fairy paths. Kill the bitch. Did it only send one? No, it sent all of them. Good. Ambushed. No, no, I know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, it's ambushed. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, never mind. It is an ambush, actually, yeah. That does actually alter things. Fuck. Oh, well, never mind. It'll be fine. He's on his way. With the guys. Still here yet. He's nearly there. Next round. Speaking of which. Hey, he's arrived. He's on his way. Oh, he's going that way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's correct, yes. Let's get it done. Yep, shit, he's gonna massacre them all. Just fuck off somewhere else, yeah? Oh, actually? Go on, get him. Oh my god, we're doing it. Oh my god, we're doing it. No, oh, fuck, no. Guys, use the big... Oh, thank fuck, they got it. Wait, no, he disappeared. Fuck. Oh, no, oh, this is terrible. They're all afraid, they're all running away. Hopefully they stop being afraid and then turn all these plants into enemies, into units. Panicked. Oh, please stop being panicked, you fool. Oh, he died. Cool. Oh shit, we won. I'm melting. Another meteor? Another meteor? That one? No, that's... Strange mist. Oh. That doesn't bode well. Oh wait, there's strange mist everywhere. That's fine. There's a go. I don't mind that. Wait, you're going there. You're going there. GG, you guys. You go there. Excuse me? No. I said, you go there. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to come around again anyway. Although, there's no need to... Probably do it from here actually. Go up, pop out, come back in, pop out, come back in, pop out, up the other way. That'll be easier, won't it? Yep. So just go around. Okay, we'll ignore that for now then. He's on his way. He's on his way. He's got to come here. He's got to go there. Keep going. We'll go for another 10 minutes. Then we'll call it. And I'll try and not melt. There you go. Immediate death. Wait, hang a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, there's planes in the celestial realm. That's okay. Why is it yellow? The fuck? Go take that. There's no one there. The fuck? Why is that yellow? Oh, he dropped there. Okay, right. Okay, we'll get him at some point. You guys, come here. Sure. Tell me country that borders Kenya. Go. No. Can't. Don't know any. Don't know Africa. I don't know. South Africa? Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't even know where Kenya is in Africa. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Is it East Coast? I don't fucking know. Is it in Africa? Cetera stream when? I don't know what that means. Is it a game? I assume it's a game. One would assume. I might not know as much as I let on. It's a website, okay. For geography. Online game. Cetera Geography Games. More than 400 free map quiz games in more than 40 languages. Learn geography the easy way. The United States, North and Central America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia and Oceania. World geography. Anatomy and science. Body geography. Seems interesting. Don't look into it. The geography quizzes, yes? I'll just die already. Or we'll sit here until we starve. Okay, there we go. Fucking cockatrices. Now, where is Italy located on the body? The foot. I can't move. Oh, well, just fucking let him go then. Fuck it. Correct, yes. It actually goes on the foot. Okay. Yeah, this is a boot. This is a boot. And then the boot on the foot comes off the foot and goes on the head. You get a boot to the head. Tell me which organ is the UK? The appendix. No one hates the country I love the most more than me. Oh, we have 4. That's okay. Then you can fuck this guy up. But come on. In fact, go to it right now. Yeah, still waiting here. He's on his way. He's only going there, although he's got to go through Primal to get to the... Yep. He's on his way. He's getting there quite quickly. The English Channel. What separates humans from animals? The English Channel, yes. Oh dear. You know, that's probably actually something a Roman general might have said at one point, because the Roman generals really fucking hated the English. I think it was a propaganda thing, where they claimed we were savages. Like, immensely savage, so that they got to explain why they kept failing to take us until they eventually did. But the reason they kept failing to take us is because they were shit. So far away from Rome, they didn't quite know what they were doing. Until I think, was it Caesar came along and was like, we're going to fucking take the place. And then they got to Scotland, and that's where they found the animals. I know that in modern parlance, and especially as an English person myself, we would consider it to be the other way around. I'm not misunderstanding you. Yep, let's go up here, we'll get these guys. We're getting there. We've made a half a pass around. We're getting there. Just takes time. Just clear everything out. Everything becomes mine. And then once we get to... maybe we'll take the Celestial Realm last. But then you don't get the advantages of actually having his cloak, do you? Also claim for it being the Adriatic Sea. Yeah, but the sea doesn't actually, like... You can go around it. Can you? The Adrian? I think. Geography, not my strong suit. Yeah, whatever. Still works. Yeah, I suppose. Ah, he's arrived there. Oh shit, he's going to be there sooner than I thought. He might actually get back before he gets there. But he probably will at this rate. Ah. The power of 4 AP. Well, let's be fair, when he comes back he'll be moving slower. Because he's got units to carry with him. And he can't carry them all on his horse. To his eternal shame. It's my faith. It's my faith. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's not good. I don't like these guys. They're quite annoying. They keep taking my units. Quite a pain in the ass. I kind of wish that I could do that. My hatred for them is entirely a product of jealousy, but does it matter if it still results in hatred? That's the question. I'll find him eventually. So you're getting there. You're getting there. He's nearly there. But we'll probably call it a day. I'll probably set up next turn and call it a day. You should quickly get a 100% score on Africa and Cetera before you end stream. No. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to go have my dinner instead. And then after that I'm going to sort some stuff out. I've got to do some sanding. Got to paint around my fireplace. Because no one else... Because they said they'll paint the walls for me while I'm not here. But they're not painting around the fireplace. Because it's too specific. I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll do it. They said that way, if a mess is made, then it's your fault. So, fair enough. That's what I do. Hey, boys. Yep. You're getting there. You're almost there. One day. Cubic, you know damn well what one day means to me. I'll give it a go. We'll get there eventually. Oh, fuck the sirens. Oh, fuck the sirens. If the sirens get to them, they're fucked unless... Unless my astrologers could capture their sirens. Wouldn't that be a thing? Right, that'll do. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, have a good day. Ignore the about half an hour pause in the middle where we talked about nothing but controversial topics. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.